Are you a digital business such as an e-commerce, a SaaS, info business, a digital agency, or a content website, and you're struggling to grow right now? Most likely there's a key reason why you're not doing that. And I say this because now as I'm doing M&A advising for digital businesses and helping them scale and grow, and then more importantly, taking them across the line so they can sell their assets, there's a clear pattern for the businesses that are doing more than $500,000 in sales from ones that are doing less than $500,000 in sales. And it boils down to some very simple things. And the smaller ones typically are not realizing the power of what they have at their fingertips. More specifically is they've gotten to that level because they've grown their business through either paid ads, which is most likely the case, or they've gotten some form of traffic, whether it's SEO or influencer marketing or affiliate marketing, and they've grown that business. And if they've been able to capture a database of customers and prospects, that is the gold mine that they're sitting on top of, and yet they don't realize it. And I see this time and time again with these businesses. I grew an e-commerce business from an idea to do it for 7 figures. So I intimately know how all this works. And now that I'm doing M&A work again, I get to see behind the scenes at all these different businesses. So I see the financials, I see the traffic tactics, I see the business model. And again, it's clear as day, the ones who are doing more in terms of revenue and are in a better position to sell their business for the most money, that are the ones that are doing this one simple thing. And that would be they are segmenting their email list and their customer list. So primarily it's email, but also SMS nowadays. And those are the ones that happen to go deep enough in terms of segmenting their list. And there's some critical advantages to doing this. And yet I see so many business owners just not take advantage of this. And it could be because they're overwhelmed or they've tried it and they think it doesn't work, but that's because they're not doing it the right way. They're not segmenting their list the right way. And there's a variety of ways to do this. The most common is as you're putting out content and you have someone click a link, you can then tag them if they're interested, obviously, in that, whatever that link is directing them to, which makes sense. You can also do it through quizzes or surveys on your website as they're coming on board. You can ask them some simple questions. You can also just survey them and get on the phone with them. And that's one of the easiest ways to do it. But yet most people don't do that because in today's age, being in the online business, a lot of people don't want to converse with their customers, which is unfortunate because that alone is a gold mine. But the benefits of segmenting your list so far outweigh of not segmenting their list. And that's where people just don't realize the power behind this. Let me show you an example here. So here's the real advantages. There's 5 top reasons. There's actually more, but I'm just going to discuss the top 5 ones. The first one is it's going to boost your open rates. When you think about this, you need to get people to read your emails. So if you've got a list that's segmented because you know that this portion or this section of your list is more interested in this content or this product or this service, and you have compelling subject lines which address that interest that they have, it is going to boost your open rates. And now you're getting more likely that someone's going to click. The entire goal of an email is to get someone to click and go do some other action. And we're all bombarded with emails today, but yet if it's done effectively, we still, myself included, open and click on emails because it's solving a problem for me. And that particular entity who has my email address has been smart enough to realize that they've segmented the list most likely rather than speaking directly to me. So one of the benefits, the top one is to boost your open rate. So that's the first step in the process is you got to get them to open the email. The second one, as I mentioned a second ago, is it's going to increase your click-through rates or enhance it. Again, you're not putting content that's specific that people have identified that they want to learn more about or that you can help them solve a problem. And so it's just going to enhance your click-through rates, which is going to lead to more revenue and lead to more profitability in your business. And yet so many smaller business owners or even medium-sized business owners don't do this enough in terms of segmenting their list. But this is one of the reasons why. The main reason also, or another bigger reason, is going to maximize your ROI. I cannot tell you how many businesses that we work with now on the M&A side are looking to get the most money for their business. Of course they are, but they think their business is worth more, but yet they have this asset at their disposal and they don't realize the power of segmenting their list and then communicating to their customers. And if they did that, they would maximize their ROI, which is going to increase their profit, which will make their business worth a lot more than it is today. The next thing, and kind of also important reason, is going to reduce your unsubscribes. If you think about this, if you know that people, if you're talking to them directly because you subcategorized or segmented your list, it's going to reduce your unsubscribe rates. Unsubscribes are always going to happen in any business. That's a normal part of business. We are all on lists where we subscribe and then we unsubscribe because you're either have no further need for it or whatever that reason is. But if you properly segment your list, you are going to become more relevant and it's going to reduce your unsubscribe, which will increase your score within the ISPs like Google and the other email platforms. And when you have a high score with them, you're going to get in the inbox again, then increasing your chances for opens and obviously clicks if you have compelling content. But this is the reason why, because you want to reduce that. And then I said earlier is that it amplifies your conversions. When your email hits the mark, you're going to be going off to doing things because, again, the goal of the email is to have somebody take an action and go do something else. And that is the main reason for email. It's going to amplify your conversions, which at the end of the day increases your ROI and your revenue, which is what you should be trying to do with your list, because that's an asset inside of your business. And it is mind blowing how many business owners just overlook this very important aspect of their business. If you need some help in this area, and a lot of business owners that I work with do need help in this area, go ahead and go to the URL on the website, skrpmedia.com/info. You can also click the button or click the link somewhere on this video. And when you go there, you can just answer a couple of questions and then set up a time to chat. And I can dig into your business and see where you may be missing out on opportunities. Because every time I work with a digital business, I can spot opportunities for them where they can increase their revenue and then increase their profitability. So when you are ready to sell it, it's going to be worth more money. And that's really what you should be aiming for. And that will help you do this. Just this one thing will really move the needle for you. So I strongly implore you to start doing that today, is segmenting your list. Again, if you have any questions or have any needs in this area, go ahead and click the button somewhere on this video or click the link and set up a time to chat. All right. Thanks.